Welcome back to another video, everyone. Here today we've got Optimus Prime, Studio Series number 102, Buzzworthy Bumblebee edition. This guy is incredible. As you can see, 102 Transformers Studio Series. This is just immaculate. The design of this guy, perfect. That box art, amazing. I absolutely love it. This figure, definitely hands down one of my favorites. He's a 34-step transformer. That artwork on the back is just great. His blaster, his sword, the alt mode, I love it all. Nice artwork on the side here. And let's get into it. Here he is, the figure itself. Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beasts. This figure, hands down one of my favorites. It is just amazing. The colors, the detail, just everything about this figure is superb. Nice side profile. The back profile is also quite well. No gaps, which is really nice. Other side profile, well done. Great figure overall. I love the detail, the chest, the abs. And as we get into the arms, go all the way up that far. Full rotation at the shoulder. Bend at the elbow. There's actually a double hinge joint in there. And there's rotation at the bicep. You can see the double hinge in there. Wrist rotation as well. Open that up and you can close and hide the fist. And it can easily get stuck. And as we continue on, hip skirts can come up and down. The head, full 360 rotations on a ball joint, can look up and down just enough. Legs struggle to go forwards but can go all the way out to the side. Can also go all the way out to the back. They can go out to the front. You just gotta watch out for the front joint. It's the back that has troubles. Can't go all the way to the back because of that joint. Knee can bend at the knee. Very easily to bend. The feet is on a ball joint and a swivel, so it can go full 360 as well as tilt. And there's also a ab crunch. Ab crunch, you can bend him over. You can look at his feet. You can count his toes. This figure, absolutely amazing. This is superb, especially for the price of the figure. It was incredible. Now, as we get into accessories, he comes equipped with this blaster. It is out of focus right now. There we go. It's in focus. Quite nice detail on it. It is a lot smaller than you'd expect, especially after seeing how big his blaster is in the movie. Does a lot of damage in the movie. Quite nice. Just plugs into where his hands go. He also comes with this nice sword. It can either be held in his hand or there is a port just above where his wrists connect, and it can be like an extension of his arm. Now, if you get Optimus Primal, you can get Optimus Prime's axe, which is quite nice, very nice detailed as well. He looks superb with all of his weapons. I'd definitely pick up Primal for his axe. Alright, now for the transformation for Optimus Prime here, it's quite straightforward like other Optimus Prime transformations. He's definitely one of my favorites out of all Optimus Prime transformations. He's just overall, like I've said, one of my most favorite figures. What I like to start off with is to make sure to put the fists away. So you can come around this side, open this latch up, pop it in, click it in, close it up. Oh, you can spread these out because you can. Bring this down. Let's bring this forward now. We can flip out the wheels. Rotate him up the torso. And we just leave that there for now. We can pop his head away, open up his chest. This tab in the middle here will come up, cover his face, and then you can just rotate this whole thing down and close it back up. And then with the arms, you wanna, it's on a joint here where you gotta twist it like that, and then they can come around like so, and then just tabs in there. You got this little panel here, it comes right down. On the back here, we've got this thing that has to swivel around. You can tell I've done this one quite a lot compared to other transformations. Definitely one of my favorites. At first this part was a bit tricky for me to, not tricky, but like wasn't working as intended is what I'm going to go with. But eventually it started cooperating. And flip these down. You just tab in. This front panel goes up and in. That's the front of him done basically. You've got this other panel here to do. Normally it should be done before it all connects in, because now it's going to be a pain. You have to untab it, bring it out. Make sure you do it first. Love how I was just saying how I've done it so many times, but still make little mistakes like that. But that's the joy of Transformers. You get to transform them however you like, I guess. And then for the legs, you get this part here. Just unpeg on both sides, and this will come up. And you want to bend it, and then there's a little tab that's going to connect here, and this little port here will connect onto here. They all line up pretty perfectly. If I can get it off. Jeez. There we go. And these kind of just rotate around and connect, but before you do that, you got the feet. Feet can come in and go down and can, like, peg in. Now I wish there was another peg up here, because as you can see once I do that, there's just a little gap here. But before we fully close them up, then you get like the gas tanks that can come out. His accessories, his gun and his sword, the axe that came with Primal for him, there's no where technically to store it. You can obviously peg it in wherever you want, but nothing from like the instructions or anything like that. So the gun can either go there or on this side, and the sword, there's this little peg here. Wish there was another one on the other side, because similar deal. It'd just be nice to be able to get it in on both. I can see it on this side, so I'm gonna connect it on this side, and it just goes down like that, and that's essentially transformation done. But with the axe, there is like this little peg here. If you can find somewhere, slot it in. I've got to do the panel on this side. There we go. Panels down. But there's not really anywhere for it, unfortunately, so you can kind of just plump it on. Hope he doesn't lose it when he's driving. Or he can yeet it at someone. Now, vehicle mode, his truck mode, it just looks incredible. This is probably my favorite truck alt mode for Optimus Prime that I own, that I've ever seen. If you know one that beats this, hit me up down in the comments. I'd love to check it out. But it looks incredible. Rubber wheels, they all spin. He rolls quite smoothly. The issue I have is, wish there's another tab there in the feet, just so they'd close up a bit better. But overall, he's just an amazing figure. The truck mode, like, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Robot mode, another 8 out of 10. There's always room for improvements, but he's just an amazing figure. And if you stay tuned for my next video, we're checking out Rhinox. Thanks for watching.